Have you ever noticed that when the world starts to quiet down, you start to wake up? Maybe during the day you're sluggish, just going through the motions, but once the sun sets, something changes. Your thoughts become clearer. Music sounds richer. Creativity begins to flow. You feel more alive. But why? Why do so many of us come alive at night, even when the rest of the world is winding down? Tonight, we're exploring the psychology, biology, and even the mystery behind our nighttime awakenings. Our bodies follow a natural clock, the circadian rhythm, a 24-hour cycle that signals when to sleep, wake, eat, and think. For most people, this rhythm peaks in alertness during the day and slows down at night. But here's the twist. Not everyone's clock is the same. Some of us are night owls, people whose internal clocks run slightly later. Instead of feeling energized in the morning, we hit our stride when the sun goes down. Research shows that night owls often have unique brain activity patterns, especially in areas connected to creativity, focus, and risk taking. It's not that you're lazy during the day, your brain may simply thrive after dark. At night, the world quiets down. The constant buzz of notifications fades. No meetings, no emails, no pressure to be productive. And that silence does something remarkable. It gives your mind space to wander. Without distractions, you can finally hear your own thoughts. Psychologists call this the creative incubation period. When your brain isn't crowded with daytime noise, it begins forming new connections, the kind that spark deep ideas, art, and emotion. That's why so many writers, musicians, and thinkers throughout history, from Franz Kafka to Bob Dylan, did their best work after midnight. The night for them wasn't about sleep, it was about freedom. There's also a biological side to feeling alive at night. In the evening, your body produces melatonin, the hormone that prepares you for rest. But before melatonin peaks, your brain passes through a twilight zone, literally. A brief surge of dopamine and serotonin can make you feel more awake, alert, and emotionally connected. Combine that with soft lighting, calm air, and maybe some music. And suddenly, the night becomes an emotional amplifier. Your senses sharpen, your feelings deepen. You're not just awake, you're aware. Night has always carried meaning beyond science. Culturally, it has been seen as a time of mystery, rebellion, and freedom. The day belongs to responsibility, work, school, structure. But the night belongs to you. That's why nightlife, late night conversations, and long drives under streetlights feel different. It's a shared, unspoken understanding that this time is ours. You can drop the mask you wear during the day and just be yourself. For some, loneliness feels sharper at night. For others, connection feels stronger. Either way, it's real, it's raw, it's alive. Of course, feeling more alive at night isn't always simple. If your natural rhythm clashes with work or school schedules, you may feel out of sync, tired in the morning, wired at night. This mismatch is called social jet lag, and it can impact mood, focus, and health. The key is to understand your rhythm and work with it, not against it. That could mean adjusting your schedule, dimming lights earlier, or creating evening rituals that transition you without stifling creativity. So, if you've ever found yourself staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., overflowing with ideas, or simply feeling more yourself than ever, you're not broken. You're part of a quiet tribe whose souls awaken when the world goes to sleep. Night isn't just a time of darkness, it's a time of clarity. And maybe, just maybe, you feel more alive at night because that's when you stop merely surviving and start truly being.